My name is Phil Stone, and I'm here to talk to you about the instant sales system. You know, advertising, it's a necessary evil in running a business. The objectives, to attract new customers, to keep your customers thinking of you, and to keep your customers coming back. It's expensive and confusing. So how do you make the best choice? I mean, you've got yellow page advertising, which can be incredibly expensive, thousands potentially of dollars a month. Same thing with direct mail if you want to reach a lot of people, and you might just wind up just one little piece of mail in the trash. Newspaper ads, very expensive as well. Radio spots, magazines, specialty advertising, and television. I mean, my gosh, very, very expensive choices. But what if you could set up a website with templates from a company with a 10-year track record, and your customers and prospective customers could fill in their name, phone number, and email address, and automatically begin to receive a pre-planned email campaign that you've customized that helps you sell more and keep in contact with your customers and allows you to instantly send special email solicitations to everyone with just one click of the computer, for special sales and promotions, to wish your customers a special holiday greeting, to send coupons or discount information, to wish your customers a happy birthday, to tell them about new products or services that you decide to offer, or really anything you want. I mean, it sounds expensive. I mean, there's web hosting to start with, and even with a budget program, you're looking $10, $12 or so a month. As a matter of fact, the expert in the middle here talked about his service actually costing realistically around $75 a month because of the volume that he deals with. So web hosting could be expensive. And then you've got some type of an automated email system. We call those an autoresponder service. Now, GetResponse.com is one, and you notice here they have a sliding scale. And if you were to have between, say, 2,500 and 5,000 email addresses in your database, you'd be looking at $45 a month. AWeber, same kind of thing. If you have somewhere around 2,500 to 5,000 emails, $49 a month. And you got to ask yourself, how many emails would you like to store? I mean, realistically, it would be great to have 5,000, 10,000 emails, wouldn't it? Could be very expensive with a service like this. And then there's the web design itself. Up here, this came right out of the Google search, and they said an average basic web design runs about $350 for a home page and about $75 for each additional page. Now, that can go way the heck up from there if you want to do something fancy. But just a basic website, you're probably looking at $400-ish. So let's take a look at the whole thing here. Conservatively, web hosting with average capacity is going to run, let's say, hypothetically, $12 a month. And an autoresponder system with 2,500 or more email addresses is going to be another $45 a month. So you're looking at a total of somewhere around $57, $60 a month. And then when you go and take a look at the cost of the website design, with only 2 pages, you're probably about $400. So if you pile this all together, your first year costs are going to be about $1,100. But all you've got to do is increase your profits by about $1,100 using the system, and it pays for itself. I mean, that should be pretty easy. Now, here's what a local company in St. Pete did, Newview Installation. They use the instant sales system, and they built this page. This is actually a page that's copied right from the web. Well, there's one difference. Right in here, they put an introductory video, a 1-minute video to say hi to their customers. So this page up on the web, the customers can read this, fill in the information, and all of a sudden it starts the process for the Newview company. And all kinds of templates are available. You can use templates from the system. The instant sales system has literally hundreds of these templates in their system. And basically all that Newview did, they picked this one right here. Newview purchased a domain name from the instant sales system, and they purchased www.tipsfromnewview.net. And they used template number 4 to create their own web page. They just followed a step-by-step system. Very, very simple. They went to the edit page, and they put in the title. They choose what type of autoresponder campaign they wanted. They picked what they wanted to have in the front. If they wanted to have first and last name, city, all that, they can choose what they want. They choose where they want people to go after they see that. As a matter of fact, since Newview already had a website, they decided to send people from that first page that they created right to the first page of their website. But you can do it all kinds of ways, very, very customizable. You just go through the system, click what you want, put in your description, any keywords if you want to optimize for search engine optimization, and you're done. Then you just select a template. That's what Newview did. They selected the template for their email, and here's the one that they chose. they copied all this, and this template was right inside the system. They uploaded a logo, put their contact information, and then set up a series of pre-done emails. They wrote a series of emails to go out automatically a certain number of days after a customer registers. Here's another one. I mean, there are dozens of templates in the instant sales system. I mean, for example, if you were a realtor, you could use this. And as a matter of fact, the dozens of templates allow you to change at any point in time using one to another. Very, very simple. Now, NuView chose to put tips inside their email message so that the customers would not choose the easy unsubscribe. And their thank you email goes out the moment the customer fills in the form on that capture site. The next goes out the next day. The third goes out the next day. And then one goes out every 30 days. And they have it preset for years. And anytime they want, they can create a new special email just like this one. Have a sale. Promote it. Or they could include coupons or other specials. And then there are actually templates, email templates for all the major holidays too. So you can send out birthday wishes even if you want to, all automated. I mean, imagine a restaurant, for example, who offers special delivery, and they use this template for their email campaign. Matter of fact, they could use a template like this for their cover page, or something just generic they could pick. I mean, just something like this. There are dozens of templates to choose from in the system. Now, could it be done manually? No. And here's why. I mean, imagine this. John comes into your store on June 1 and registers. You manually send email number 1 to John. The next day, Mary comes in and you send email number 1 to Mary, but you have to remember to send email number 2 to John. The next day, Ed registers and you send him email number 1, and you send email number 2 to Mary and email number 3 to John. The next day, 2 customers come in. They get email 1. Ed gets email 2. Mary gets email 3. John doesn't get one for 30 days. I mean, imagine trying to keep track of a mess like this. Even if you only had 50 customers who register on different days. I mean, the only way to do this is automation. And that really, the choice is the instant sales system. And the cost? Well, it's $197, one-time setup fee, and hosting and autoresponder services, all of it, all the templates, everything, only $29.97 a month, with no increase for large volumes of stored emails. And this is really cool. You refer 3 other businesses who buy and use the system, and your monthly fee drops to 0. It becomes absolutely free. Now, in summary, the instant sales system is a simple, effective, and automated way to build strong relationships with your customers and potential customers. If you employ this system and never refer anyone, your first year cost will be $556.64. That's the $29.97 monthly times 12, plus the $197 setup fee. So the potential return on investment is huge compared to any other form of advertising. And if you refer 3 and they get the system, your first year cost is $197, just the setup fee. That's it. After that, you enjoy the system at no cost. I mean, if you could go back in time, imagine the value you would have with many of your customers in your database. Imagine the word-of-mouth benefits. I mean, your customers would be talking about the emails you send. They would be talking about you. So the sooner you start, the sooner you'll develop that list. Why not get started right away? This is Phil Stone, loving the instant sales system. Thanks for listening today. Bye-bye.